Okay, I'm back from my walk now, and I decided to unmask the saucer section to see how it looked. So the silver worked perfectly around the rim and on the bridge center dome. And if you notice on the bridge center dome, what I also did is the planetary sensor, I put the white in the center. I alternated with the pearl around in between the spokes. I even did a couple of the rings in the pearl. And of course I used my mixture of Sulu's turquoise Excelsior for the 4 hatches, because there's no decals for those 4 hatches. So the only other thing I'm going to do is probably use ice blue metallics on these little windows throughout the bottom of the planetary sensor. And when I've done that, I will come back and show you the result. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I carefully did the ice metallic blue on the little lights of the sensor dome. And that's all I have left to do, because everything else has Aztec decals for it. And what I did with the deflector dish, I don't know if I showed you, but there are the spokes, the white center. That's the NCC deflector dish. And of course I've also clamped together the shuttle bay to the top of the secondary hull. Now I'm not going to do any more on this, because you want to be able to put on the shuttle bay's entire decals without the roof in the way. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And as far as these, well, this is all together now. I did the black, because there's no decal for the black. I did the black in there. And what I'm going to do now, I think, just to test, is I'm going to try and see if I can put on the bottom of the nacelles, just loosely, and see if they actually fit. So 1 minute. Kind of have to hold the nacelle in place, because well, it's just not it. But if you look carefully, you will see that the nacelle is actually straight. So that's a good test fit. That's good to know. Of course, it'll have to be glued in place, but I have another idea while I'm thinking of it. I'm going to test these little nacelle things. Now, these are both 101. These are both 100. Yeah, 100. Okay. So what you do now is you test to see if those nacelle pieces will fit. You know, if those grills will fit on the nacelle as they're designed to do. So that is step number 6. The warp drive step. As you can see here, there's the gunmetal gray grills, and there's the top of the nacelle. So I want to see if they actually fit in place. So let's see. Turn the nacelle this way. Ooh, get the other one. There we go. This nacelle, just like the picture. Excellent. Part 101 on the right with the longest part towards the back, okay. Part 100 on the left with, again, the longest part towards the back. So the nacelle should fit like so, and it should fit like that. So something like that. So that fits on top of the nacelle. Both of them do. They'll have to be glued right flush with that surface. Okay, so that's the nacelle tops. I want to try something else. I want to test these blue pieces. So, part 100 fits, part 101. Like that. Like that. It's a little peg, it's a little hole. So you hold it like that. One on the right, 100 on the left. Hold it together. Put this piece, just for the front of the nacelle, put it together. Well, actually, maybe there's something even easier. Try that. It will fit. See? It fits in the nacelle. You might try to fit it on the front of the grill itself. Let's see if the grills fit together. There seems to be a way that one slot will fit in one peg. One peg fits in one slot. Okay, like so. Excellent. And then you put the piece on top. And I'll bring the camera over so you can see it better. It kind of fits like that. But what I'm going to do to get the width right is I'm going to put these pieces, I'm going to put this piece on the nacelle first, on that line that's there for that exact purpose. That'll get the width exactly right before I put this piece in place. And of course you have a nacelle end cap, which is the front one, which is right here. See, there's the front one, and it's designed to fit. There you go. Just like that. Now I don't know if I'm going to try to hide that little piece under there or not, because then you might not be able to get the cap on. But anyway, that's about all for today. Tomorrow, what I will do is I will paint this torpedo launcher the dark gray. I will paint the shuttle bay in this part. I'll paint it the silver. And I'll paint the silver, very fine silver, if I can see it. Probably the raised little ridges there, silver on the bridge. But I'll make the bridge dome white again, just like I do in every ship. And that should be it, because you don't want to test fit too much together, because you need to do the pearl white, which I could start doing tomorrow on, say, the secondary hull and in the nacelles. But it's good to know that it does fit together. And all you have to do is use the nacelle itself as your base. And you know, tomorrow, when the neck is dry, like when those central sections of the neck are dry, well, let's see, I've been out for my walk. Let's see how it dried. Looks similar to me. Good, I did a good job. But I mean, tomorrow, I can test fit the neck onto the secondary hull. And that shouldn't interfere with anything. You didn't need to Aztec decal anything. So I think it's good to put the neck on the secondary hull tomorrow. So that's all for today. And see you all tomorrow and have a good sleep. Bye-bye.